We've got brand new leaks that confirm the D23 Marvel announcements. Or do they?
It's like the news, but for nerds.
Today's shout out goes to Noise Bricks. Indeed, the TIE Dagger is the name of the new TIE fighter coming in The Rise of Skywalker. Make sure you stay at the end of this video where we will ask another nerd card question. What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday to you. I'm Josh. Welcome back to the den. Now, this video is going to be pretty interesting. So I was thinking about what to do on today's show, and I wanted to talk about how really the Marvel fandom has kind of transitioned from breaking down and being excited about all of the crazy announcements for Phase 4 at San Diego Comic-Con into a realm where now we are speculating about what will be announced at D23. And as I announced at the top of the show, there are new leaks talking about a possible slate for Phase 5 that will be coming out at D23. And there's actually a lot of different leaks about what's going on at D23. And basically what I'm saying here, guys, is I don't think a lot of these leaks are legit. In fact, I think 99% of these leaks are absolute crap. And I wanted to talk about where these leaks are coming from, what will actually be announced at D23, and what I think about this whole situation. And so I think where a lot of this stuff starts is post San Diego, when we were all losing our flipping minds about all of the things that were announced for Phase 4, there were some people in our Marvel community, some of the people that we talk about here on the show all the time, some of the people that leak and or report and or scoop things for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. A lot of those people were basically saying the same thing, which amounted to, oh yeah, no, that Phase 4 stuff's pretty dope, but just wait until you hear what's going on at D23. Just wait till D23. And so a lot of people, including myself, believe there's going to be crazy stuff announced at D23. It's a 1-2 punch by Kevin Feige. He was saving some stuff for D23. Now, where a lot of these leaks or reports are coming from all has to do with the closing statement on the Hall H panel. What Kevin Feige said right before he was like, we're out, peace out, one love, DC is never gonna catch us. Yeah, before he said all that, basically, dude came out and was like, I didn't even have time to talk about the Fantastic Four. I didn't even have time to talk about the X-Men. I didn't even have time to talk about Captain Marvel 2. And I didn't even have time to talk about Black Panther 2. And so a lot of people ran with that. They were like, well, he announced all of these things. He said, yes, Phase 4 was this. D23 is coming. It's going to be crazy. Baha! They must be talking about Phase 5 with the X-Men, Fantastic Four, Captain Marvel 2, and Black Panther 2. And so that is honestly where I believe a lot of these leaks are coming from. People are just taking what Feige said at the end of that panel, and they're also taking the fact that, yeah, there's going to be some crazy stuff announced at D23, and they're combining them and saying, this is the slate, these are the leaks, this is what you're getting for Phase 5 at D23. And so you'll see that on the internet a lot. That's what people are claiming will be announced at D23. And like I said, I think this is crap, mostly extrapolation and speculation. However, it could be possible. Like, Feige could come out and be like, oh yeah, here's Phase 5, just a little tease of some of these things to come. But I highly doubt that. Like, I highly doubt that. And I think a lot of these things are suspect, man. So just think about where a lot of this stuff is coming from, and also consider where we're at as a fandom. Speculation rampant. We think something crazy is happening at D23, and so we're thinking of things that it could be. I actually believe that it is possible, and more possible, that we'll get information about Captain Marvel 2 and Black Panther 2, but it'll be just baseline stuff, not a lot of stuff. There could be some flavor of casting, there could be some flavor of the villains. There's a lot of talk of Namor being the villain of Black Panther 2. There's a lot of smoke, maybe there's some fire to that, and that's announced. There's also been big rumors that Secret Invasion is gonna be the focus of Captain Marvel 2. Maybe we get some stuff dropped about that. As far as the X-Men or Fantastic Four, it would be very light if they mentioned these properties at all, if they talked about them at all. I don't know how much they could actually tell us, right? A lot of this stuff must be in very early stages of development, and so maybe you get some things thrown out there. I mean, Feige knows how to drop some information that, is very vague, but yet also very hyped, so maybe we get some of that. But my money, guys, what I think, and we're clearly in speculation territory at this point, but what I think is actually gonna happen, and what's way more likely, is more of a focus on the Disney Plus stuff that is going to be in Phase 4. I think you're gonna get some more information about these things, particularly the what if. I really do think that what if will be explored more, and they will really hype that up and buzz that for younger audiences and really family type of entertainment experience. So They're really trying to sell Disney Plus, I believe, at D23 is what I'm saying. I also think it's possible, and actually way more likely than a Phase 5 introduction, that we will see a secret third year for Phase 4. Actually, I was just talking to Ryan H., one of our new executive producers, about this yesterday because we're working on our Shang-Chi video. We're, of course, very curious about what's going to be happening at D23 because it informs our theories and different videos that we make. And one of the things we both considered is that it is possible there's this extra year in Phase 4 that was not talked about at San Diego, but instead will be focused on at D23. And you might ask, like, why? Why would they do this? Well, I think this would be to give the San Diego Comic-Con audience this crazy experience, which it was. Like, it was insane for people there and for people online. Like, it was masterfully handled. But it could also be in order to keep the buzz on these other things like Love and Thunder, like WandaVision, like Shang-Chi, the Eternals, all that stuff, to keep the focus on that and not have it overshadowed by a crazy Avengers movie. Perhaps you leave that off the slate, you know, you leave that last year off the slate and just get the focus and the buzz on these other movies. And then you turn around weeks later and you announce, oh, there's another year of Phase 4 that we didn't mention before. And this year, in my opinion, would likely have Captain Marvel 2, Black Panther 2, and the New Avengers. It's either New Avengers or Dark Avengers, and you guys know me, I'm obsessed with Dark Avengers. I see, like, in the tea leaves from everything Marvel how we can get to Dark Avengers. Plenty of Dark Avengers videos on the way. But I will say that it is possible we get New Avengers and a new set of Avengers, and you have Captain Marvel 2 and Black Panther 2 lead right into that new cast of Avengers, piggyback off your new billion-dollar franchises. You know, whether you like Black Panther or you like Captain Marvel or not, by and large, the world really responds well to these franchises. So huge franchises, new characters, going to be big players perhaps in the New Avengers, along with Shang-Chi and some of these other people that are going to be introduced to us in Phase 4. So maybe this third year of Phase 4, having Black Panther 2, having Captain Marvel 2, and then New Avengers, that would be a mind-bending experience. That would be mind-blowing if that was indeed another part of Phase 4 that was sort of hidden from us and it was introduced to us at D23. And so just to sum it up, guys, there are leaks all over the internet talking about how crazy announcements are going to be happening at D23. There's some slates out there apparently that X-Men, Fantastic Four, you know, Captain Marvel 2, Black Panther 2, that these films are going to have another slate at D23. I also talked about how I think this is bull crap and we're actually way more likely to get info about the Disney Plus shows, and if anything, we'll get a crazy third year of Marvel's Phase 4. And if that actually happens, I'm gonna need a little bit of credit here because I don't think anyone else is talking about this. Let me know what you think about all of this, and if you can find some of these leaks that are talking about this slate for Phase 5 at D23, please link it to me or send it to me in the comment section, because I'm telling you, everything I've read with this stuff, really suspect. Doesn't look legit. All right, let's check the nerd card before we get out of here. I want to know what crazy Sentinel character was just brought back in Jonathan Hickman's Powers of X book. This character was originally introduced to us in the Days of Future Past comic. Super deep cut, crazy that this character is back, and I love what Hickman does with this character in this book, but the question remains, what Sentinel character was brought back in the new Powers of X book? Answer that question in the comment section below. As I always say, I hope you're having an awesome and a nerdy day, and I'll see you in the next video.